welcome back to my little videos. Today I'm super happy to introduce you Justin, who is a media and marketing expert and working in this industry in China for 8 years, and we are going to be discovering what is behind the media market in China. I have been living in Beijing for a year, cooperating with many brands, and actually the trend is that the China as a market is becoming so huge that all the foreign companies are interested in entering it. And I wrote today that basically the consumption of Chinese customers should double in 2030. So I think it's very important for us to understand how does the media works in China and what are the main media channels that Chinese companies use to attract their consumers.
The overall marketing strategy and the way you're doing marketing is similar, but the culture, the people here is quite different. Some people, for example, in China, lots of people are using WeChat now. There is a mini program in WeChat which can almost replace
the e-commerce, right?
Replace the app.
The application.
The
so
APP,
within,
yes.
It's like if we would saying that we have like application inside of Facebook, for example.
Yes, similar like this way. You have a mini application inside Facebook or Twitter or whatever it is. So we are transferring from APP to API. API is kind of a way of connection. So like I mentioned before, there's our competitor, and they just used mini program.
Their mini app.
Mini app, and also there's a very famous, we call it tea brand. It's the drink brand.
Okay.
High tea.
High tea, yes.
It's very popular and famous among
something like bubble tea, which actually entered the European market, so we could see everywhere the bubble teas. But this is some Chinese specific.
And always there are lots of people like waiting out of the store.
I saw the queue in the store, right?
Yes, it's when you look at their style, they have their website. They don't have APP. They only have mini program. Everything on mini program. You can order something on mini program. You can buy some gift or something on mini program.
So everything's gonna be within one platform.
Yes, light and easy. Because app is kind of a very heavy
thing, right?
Yeah.
So
you need to spend a lot of money to develop it and operate. So
and what do you think about the risk that you are depending on the third part? This is a little bit what I feel that some companies don't like about even the official pages on Facebook, that then you have to pay for the advertisement, the algorithms are changing, and actually the platform it's owning your content, right?
Well, I think in China, just because what I want to mention is the WeChat is quite different with Europe, because I know it's a WhatsApp in Europe, right? But it's quite different. WeChat is almost everything.
Much more than just a communicator.
Yes, everything and everywhere, every people is using this one. From my point of view, it won't be die in a short time, and this kind of platform is belonging to Tencent, which is a really big company. You cannot avoid Tencent anywhere. Anyway, you can cooperate with Skin.
Okay.
And
you have to accept.
You can just leverage their platform and just protect your data. I think that's enough.
That's enough.
But acquisition now in China is becoming more and more expensive.
Exactly.
Because there's lots of players. Like financial, FMCG, and auto, they spend a lot, and people, it's becoming more and more expensive.
Yes.
And you have to spend some money on that one, and also you can leverage your content. KOL.
Exactly. Yeah.
You can spend in a smart way to I saw lots of people just use one article, one content to attract lots of fans.
For their mini app.
Yes, for their mini app. You must make sure your mini app have a very good customer experience. And then when people use it, they like it, they will
come back.
Yes, they will come back. and also your service is good enough, and your NPS is good. I think your mini app or your no matter what kind of we call own media like platform, you have Weibo, you have WeChat, you have
Weibo, something like MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace. Yeah,
I would say.
I think Weibo is kind of like Facebook. Facebook. Weibo is like Facebook.
It's like a blogging platform.
Yes. And even I used to talk with some of the people working in some like Skyscanner. You know, they just calculate it in this way. They post a Weibo, they post a WeChat, and they will calculate how many contracts they will get from this single
link. Yeah,
single
just
post.
like through the link.
Yes, everything they are doing on marketing is get the new contract directly into sales.
Yeah. This is amazing with digital. Everything is trackable, and data tells you which content and which way you should continue to do.
Yeah, I think they need to find the right target, who's your target, and their own like value proposition. Who you gonna compete with? Some Chinese players,
of course.
And then you can just do some like light and easy things, like I mentioned, WeChat mini program and some social content, and your own platform, and grow gradually.
Yes, exactly. And the budget for the creating like a WeChat mini app, it's expensive.
No, it's quite like
it's accessible even for like a small medium companies or small brand that want to enter the Chinese market. They can easily create.
Definitely, because compared with some media budget, if you want to build your awareness, I think at least if you want to build awareness across whole China, at least you will spend over 100 million.
That's right.
I used to work for some like foreign companies. They compared it with their investment in China and with other countries, other Asia countries, even the Europe countries. They thought that was huge investment.
In the beginning, but after it brings the fruits, no?
No, they should keep investing this way because you need to compete with your competitors. But if you have your own platform, you have your like right content, you have your right KOLs, you have your
more effective,
and your product will be like. The most important thing, your product, it should be good. Yeah,
of course. Yeah. Nowadays, I know that you can destroy the brand within minutes on the social media, right?
Yeah.
If you serve the wrong product.
Yes.
So everything is about the product and the right, smart communication and the content.
Yeah, because acquisition cost in China is becoming more and more expensive. So you need to spend smart. Target a similar brand with similar target audience. Like if your target audience is some white collar, and you can find some like a brand whose target audience is white collar as well.
So the important is the right benchmark.
Yes,
in the beginning before you enter the market.
Yes, you can exchange the traffic. If you have something that you can leverage their traffic.
So find some partners maybe.
Yeah, find some partners, and because like I mentioned, the why we are doing this way, because the acquisition cost is very expensive.
Yeah, and the information and data is everything.
Yeah,
I see. So I hope now you see that the Chinese market is big, but still accessible. Even if you are a small, medium brand, you can still enter the market. Just invest smartly and find the right partner in the local industry.
And I think the right person with relevant experience.
So I hope you get some new information and you liked it. So stay tuned, follow my video blog, and see you next time. Thank you, Justin.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.